This beautiful teacher was just browsing clothes, but the female shop owner kept staring at her like a thief. Feeling uncomfortable, the woman turned to leave. To her surprise, the shop owner ordered her to stay and demanded to inspect her purse. The woman scoffed and replied, "Then go get a search warrant." The owner turned to her staff and told them to call the police, adding that she had dealt with people like her before. Offended, the woman asked coldly, "What do you mean, people like us?" The owner went even further, cursing her right to her face. The woman quickly called her sister and asked her to come help at this crappy store. When she turned to ask for the store's name, the owner hurled more insults, even calling her a shameless thief. Her sister Beth heard everything over the phone and immediately headed out. The woman told her, "Just look for the store surrounded by cop cars." Soon after, 2 police officers arrived and began rummaging through her purse. A bald officer confirmed that no stolen goods were found, but the shop owner refused to back down. She insisted she saw the woman steal something and may have hidden it in her pants or tucked it under her shirt. The bald officer asked to check the surveillance footage, but the owner claimed the cameras were broken and couldn't be reviewed. The only remaining option, she said, was a body search. The officer then told the woman she would need to be frisked. Furious, the woman tried to refuse, but the female officer threatened her with arrest for shoplifting if she didn't comply. With no choice, the woman followed the officer into the fitting room. As the female officer began the search, the shop owner secretly dropped a ring on the ground and accused the woman of stealing it. This prompted the officer to do an even more thorough search, forcing the woman to strip off both her shirt and pants, suffering great humiliation. Just then, her sister Beth stormed into the store, warning the female cop of the legal consequences of illegal searches and detainment. She immediately started recording everything with her phone. Beth demanded the officer back off and closed the curtain to shield her sister. Then she turned to the 2 police officers and chewed them out. Knowing full well the influence of the Dalton family in the town of Huangshan, the officers didn't dare argue and quickly left. But just as the woman finished getting dressed and prepared to leave, Beth stopped her, locked the shop door, and told her to watch how she would deal with this vile shop owner. Beth ordered the staff to step aside, then started smashing display counters and tables all over the store. Glass shattered everywhere. She casually picked out a piece of clothing and demanded the owner change into it in front of her. Looking helpless, the owner was forced to strip off her coat and pants. Beth mocked her, saying, "Your flat ass looks like a 12-year-old boy's." The owner stood there in silence, unable to fight back. Tears of regret welled up in her eyes, knowing she had crossed the wrong woman.